Is it stevia?
Oh, that's how it's going to start. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Welcome,
Whenever you guys say hey, I don't know if I ever record or not, so I just sit over here saying hey face for a second and I go,
say hey! Hey! It's a wonderful kind of day.
Welcome to episode 20 of our V&D Diablo campaign. Episode 20 is brought to you by Zevia.
Fuck is Zevia?
Fucking Zevia.
0-calorie soda, and I think it's sugar-free?
Yes. It's
sugar-free.
A sweetener.
Great. Usually I have something snarky to say about things, but I think that's a great product. Okay. Moving on.
Tastes good, and it doesn't do anything to you. Hard to beat that.
It's doing the body good, guys. So
hard to beat that.
It's great.
Like celery. In my opinion.
I was going to advertise for Shark, but no, not this time. It'll be next time. Episode 21 material.
Tommy's writing important emails, but he's paying attention.
I know.
That's career,
unlike
maybe.
some people over here.
Unlike some people. So, the party finds themselves in a market, literally,
God damn it.
in the wee hours of the morning of the Jewel of the East, Lut Gholein, the desert city, utopia, and also slave city.
The Jewel of the East?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Shanghai.
Well, guess what? Blizzard might have stolen that name for Shanghai and used it for their own city, Lut Gholein, the Jewel of the Desert or the East or whatever. But
could you spell that?
yeah, L-U-T, Lut, and then Gholein is Gholein.
Pretty.
Lut Gholein.
And also, you just did that without looking, didn't you? You nerd.
I like me some Diablo.
We're all sitting around a table playing D&D, and you're calling him a nerd?
I don't use it as a slur, mind you.
It's like, hey,
I watch
racist.
myself. Sometimes some people don't like that when you call them a nerd.
Watch. It's like, hey, Trevor.
Yeah.
Spell Wookiee.
W-O-O-K-I-E.
Yeah.
Very good.
He knows about the
I also
double E
spell
at the end.
Kashyyyk because I'm a fucking nerd.
Wow, you fucking
It's got 3 Y's in it.
It does.
Here's the
about all I know.
Star Wars joke of the day. What is a Jedi's favorite dessert? An Obi-Wan cannoli.
Oh!
Oh, I thought you were going to say a Darth Lollipop.
Look, I know you got me coffee, but there's a line.
I'm gonna kill myself.
It tastes
I'm
like
gonna kill myself.
mechanical spider legs.
My son is still awake. Please don't say those things too loud.
He doesn't know what it means. What is
I don't need him to reiterate it.
Oh, no.
He loves
That's
Katie.
true.
He just repeats
true.
it at school.
The little mimics, and they don't know what it means. Yep.
That's
That lasts
so
a long
dark.
time, by the way.
Your mom.
Oh my god, that's
I
dark.
did
did
it when I was-
mom.
Yeah.
I mean, his teachers would be very, very concerned if you were repeating.
Especially if
something
you said it like
that.
a happy tone like that. Yeah.
Oh God.
That'd be terrible.
She said it like that, so why can't?
And
I?
he'd have no idea, and then he would be so confused.
Oh God, what have
And I have
done?
such guilt.
I'm sorry if I.
I didn't even do anything when I have guilt yet. Wait, I did do something. I always do something. Anyway,
No.
20 minutes
It's
in.
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I actually kind of like getting everything out, getting all the energies out, so we can focus on the task at hand. You have a basically what is a rendezvous note for when the job is done.
And it's not going to self-destruct, thankfully.
Yes. This note will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Sorry.
This piece of parchment will
Henning, will
self-destruct.
you please stop
It's
the
magical.
pop culture references? Pay attention.
It's okay. Pop culture
There's
references
some
are fine.
random bard off to the side playing the Mission Impossible theme.
On a xylophone. A lute.
Right.
Flute.
Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Yeah.
Go, Scaven sword. It's just like detaches from your handle, and it goes and like it seeks out its prey. That'd be terrifying.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go do this thing. Who's helping me besides Big?
I will.
Was I there?
I
I
will
remember
help
I was on the edge of the alley, but did I hear everything?
I had told you guys about it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's where we were. Because you got all mad that they were.
So
Slavery.
the last session ended with the note giver or quest giver walking away after giving you a bag of half of the bounty, so 100 gold and a rendezvous note.
Oh, I don't remember if I applied that gold or not. Whoops.
Well, guess what? You're not adding it. If you forgot, I'm sorry. Actually, really,
I
I'm not
probably
sorry,
did.
but if
No,
you
you
forgot,
shouldn't
then,
be.
yeah.
I'm an idiot. I think I did.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, good.
Oh well.
I don't even
Moving
remember.
on.
Oh yeah, it was like 200 and something.
And I took that for myself, but whoever goes with me, I will split it
It's
with.
200 gold, and she got
evenly.
100 first, and then she'll get another 100
Yeah,
later.
I will split that with whoever comes with me.
Or so he says.
Or if anybody gets hurt, I might just give it all to you because money's not
I
really.
look at the note and I ask who.
Oh,
You actually made a joke about it already. His name is Bahir.
Ah, yes.
Remember?
Why is he not over there?
Over there. Beware. Bahir.
And if we get lost, it's because he's bad everywhere.
Yeah.
good times. Yeah.
We're
But
here,
nowhere.
there, wherever you are.
Did you just quote Celine Dion? Wherever you are.
Actually, I think I was doing some twisted version of Titanic, but yeah, that was
She's the one that sang that song for Titanic.
But I don't blame him for not knowing that.
never mind.
I do not blame him for not knowing that.
I do.
I can't even get my boyfriend to watch that movie, so. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're doing this thing. I told you he was a slaver. You didn't like that. You said you're coming.
I'm gonna say that I go with Big wherever he chooses to go. Actually, I take that back. I go wherever Soul goes.
Oh well.
And I remind my friends that like this could be a one-stop shot for me, and he might not even see me. So you know, you might won't even
What would you
need
rather
to do anything.
What would you rather do? Would you rather have no help, like one person's help, or all of us help?
I'm reluctant to separate from you guys.
Should be all of
in
us.
case there's something going on that we don't know about, because I literally just got to town and this happened. So there's all kinds of stuff that could be going on. Like, what if you guys get in trouble while I'm gone, or
Jeff, what should
it's
she
a
do?
trap, or
You know, I really think that she should listen to her heart.
Other religious songs.
More religion.
okay, it's up to you guys.
Can
Really?
you take me higher?
Makes me think of those commercials where they're like, and the greatest hits from all your favorite movies.
Now that's what I call
Can you
music.
turn-
152.
Can you actually,
Yeah.
Can you actually imagine, like, in the future what those commercials are gonna have in it?
Oh,
like,
God.
It's gonna have, like the dude from Creed, like, singing on the edge of a cliff, like, can you take me higher? With a big square jaw and
In
shit.
100 years?
What?
In 100 years?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, this
now.
classic hit by
Oh.
Creed.
Yeah.
I got that Eurovision guy.
Circa 1999.
Because he looks like he's from the future. Anyway.
The time we all wish we could forget, but we've just kind of accepted actually happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, Toshi just starts walking, and whoever's coming's coming. And
I follow Toshi.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh.
You trip on your
You're
face.
just announcing that you're walking, so it's not
Okay.
a big deal.
I'm being completely honest here. Zen would not go. So I'm going to stick to what Zen would do. So he does not go.
My character does not hold it against you at all, really.
Well, you better not, because I'm not even there.
I kind of like cover your hand
my
with a
dice.
shoulder and just, or cover your shoulder with a hand rather. I haven't slept in a while.
What else is new?
Get back here.
There are,
Okay, does that mean you're not coming?
No, I'm telling Zen to get back here, and then I look to you and I say, where?
I will
there's
follow.
actually very loose instructions on how to get to the slave pen.
Okay. I don't know where. You mean where should we meet when we come back? Or.
But here, where?
Everywhere.
Ah,
I don't know what he means. I'm sorry.
I'm asking where the slaver is.
Oh, I read the
So
note.
apparently we still need you to
to?
translate.
Oh,
You're
okay.
like, talk now.
I read the note to him.
He goes, big.
Okay.
And
Sorry, I thought I already did that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I kind of look at Toshi for a second. I say, "Me distract, you kill,"
Yes, I like this.
and I start lumbering in the direction of the slave market.
As soon as he lumbers, I walk the other direction.
Or are you just chilling?
I'm gonna go with you.
Aw.
Ooh.
Hell
Plot
yeah.
twist. Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
Leaving you
what,
hanging.
what would Zen like to do during this time?
Okay, well, just
I
be,
glare at Soul's head as
just
she
be
walks
careful,
away.
dude.
And I'm like,
I'm like, well, you should have come.
Well, I'm worried about you, so just, like, be careful.
I bring up the rear by like 10 yards, but follow begrudgingly and look at Flavia and go,
Flavia's not with you. She's still sleeping at the caravan.
what a bitch.
Oh, no.
I look at Flavia and go, sleep well, little princess. I'm almost done with my stuff.
Okay.
I promise.
Let's go.
So it looks like everyone's going.
Relax.
Yeah.
Even if someone is begrudgingly going along.
It's like a surly teenager following his family.
I just give you a knowing look, not a smug look, just like a...
I'm totally better than you, bro.
You don't know if it's the feeling of being in a foreign city, but you do have the sneaky suspicion that you are being watched.
We are kind of an eye-gathering group.
I use my power of
Like
magic
a being
senses.
watched.
No, you know what? That's meta. I can't just like, oh, I should check if someone's watching us while someone's watching us.
That's actually super not meta.
Oh,
if,
really?
If Toshi were to say that she feels like she's being watched.
Oh, that's true. Do you tell us that you feel like you're being watched, Toshi?
Yes.
I use my magical
Because
senses.
I already felt it before he told me that.
I use my magical senses to hopefully track whoever is tracing us.
Actually, I would be
fails.
looking.
Dang it.
You could have rolled 20.
We're gonna get in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Why do I have to always do this?
Why must I always be the one to carry out these actions?
This is my character.
The same reason
Used to
I'm
do
one
this
that
type of
kicks
stuff
indoors
for
instead
hire,
of soul.
so...
Do you go to the location?
I do! And I do it without sneaking. I'll probably sneak when I get there, but, yeah, if they have to be exposed and I feel like there's someone watching us, I'll be visual, too.
Big's just angry and just beelining it.
I don't know if we're implicated.
As you are rounding the corner of one of the last directions on the notes, you hear a commotion.
Of course.
A commotion.
This commotion is a wood elf who is standing on the outside of what looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and use new like futuristic terminology and say unmarked building. Even though the story existed back then too, it's just so it's it's just sketched out right now. So there's an unmarked building in the back of it, like an alleyway, and you see a very charismatic wood elf who is saying like, there's a show, slaves fighting, come here, you guys interested? Like
Slaves
and
fighting?
yeah.
The fuck?
Are they gladiators?
He is talking to groups of either like 1, 2, or 3 people as they're walking past. Because even though it's the middle of the night or late in, or really, really early in the morning, let's say, there are still people walking the streets. So he's trying to get an audience for this event.
I walk up to him and I smile at him and I go, when does this start?
As you walk up, you see 2 young Argonians walk behind a makeshift curtain that leads to like a door.
This is suspicious.
It's a little you're getting
This
kind of
whole
sketched
thing
out,
is sketch.
but you walk up to the wood elf and the wood elf is like, oh, it starts very soon.
Oh,
Only
shit.
5 gold pieces.
5? Alright. I'm gonna pay 5 gold pieces to get in.
Or I could break his neck and we could go in anyway.
Hold on, this has to be a stealth op.
Do you say this out loud?
Yeah,
I look at Big and I go, shh.
Okay, I pay 2.
Everyone's
At some
paid.
point I should
Don't worry,
sneak.
Big.
So 20 gold pieces.
Yes.
Yeah, except I drop my 5 in the ground in front of him and walk past him.
I walk by and I bump his shoulder really hard. But
Big is a very
pretend like it's a
respectful
mistake.
You don't actually get much of an opportunity to bump into his shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Dang it.
As he is, like, against the wall at this point to let you guys through because he's lifting the curtain, so to speak.
777. Cursed.
However, he does very gladly take the 20 gold, and he kind of eyes the giant like, watch your head. Kind of snickers a bit. What's up?
When he says that, I lean in with like a couple of inches to his face and just say, "Watch yours."
I like it. I like it. I was just thinking you might say that, my brain thing. That's weird.
He is extremely taken aback, and you can actually see his entire body get pressed up against the wall because he doesn't like how close you are.
Damn, big. You
I make
intimidated
sure
the
that
shit out
my
of that guy.
gnarly ass breath just washes over his face. I go inside.
Oh yes, yeah, you're confident that you got the message across.
Hey, Tommy, is there an eraser anywhere on your side?
Is there no? There's like erasers
Oh.
like all over the place.
Where?
Like
On the
at end
pencils.
of all the pencils.
Yeah, but they're all dried out. There's one up there.
Oh, you mean like these big erasers?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
those good ones.
Yeah.
I like these ones
Go
because
home, Jeff.
they don't smear as often.
As you walk through, you see that the inside of this building, the center of it, does not have a ceiling, and it is set up in a very makeshift and very small Colosseum-esque fashion, where there is a very large, deep pit dug into the middle, and you can see like gates and chains and weaponry strewn
Damn.
about in this
That sucks.
pitted area, and you are walking into basically like what's the term, like raised seating, so to speak, or
The
raft seating.
stands.
Yeah, stands. And you see all sorts of folk. There are
But mostly rich
Argonians,
people.
Khajiits, Scaven,
Oh, okay.
human, all various types of elves.
Damn.
It's a very large mix. And as you are being seated, you see that the stands are only about like half full, maybe a little bit more than half now. And you see people starting to like come in the same way that you guys came in. And so you're getting this feeling like, yeah, it's going to start soon, but not like immediately. So you guys are like
Okay.
amongst the your early birds, so to speak, in this case.
Was it cheaper?
What's up?
Cool.
So the like the Colosseum type part, I'm trying to imagine in my head. Is there like a cage going over the top of it, or is it just open and down lower, or
It is
like if I wanted to
completely-
jump in?
It is completely open.
Good to know.
So there's like a wall with like pikes or like long beams of metal like coming up from the Colosseum.
Like a wrought iron fence kind of thing.
Yes. But there's no actual cage.
Now,
It's
are they
actually
poking this
covering
way
it.
so people can't crawl out of it?
Or are they just straight up and down?
Oh no, it's not straight up and down. There's a curvature. So it's curved inward, so that their rods are pointing towards themselves, so to speak.
Right.
Just like Jack said. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking around at the crowd, is there anybody who matches Bahir's description?
Yeah, and I'm gonna sneak at this point. 17.
You're sneaking?
Yes.
Terrific. Okay, so a few things happen. You go into sneak mode and you feel very comfortable in the stands, in the dim lighting, that you are definitely snugged. Big, as you are looking around, you see that there is a stand that's in probably prime viewing position. It's
The pulvinous.
yes.
Yeah, I love it.
It
dude.
is it is a
Nice.
it's a bit fancier seating, so to speak. There is a female dark elf and a female Argonian, both scantily clad, and they appear to be waiting very near there.
Argonian? What's that?
It's like a lizard.
Oh, okay.
And they're basically like waiting near that seat. There's a lot of commotion in the crowd, a lot of talking about betting and so forth. about this evening's, or this morning's rather, entertainment.
Okay.
Can I listen to the betting and the general hubbub of the crowd and try and discern, do they make slaves fight each other? Do they make slaves fight like actual paid soldiers so they have a better or less of a chance to win?
Or do they
Or
fight other
animals,
monsters?
or
Yeah.
You are
they killing people?
you are
Public execution,
100.
naval battle.
You are 100% certain
Fill it
that
with
this is
water.
a slave coliseum.
Oh.
It is slave on slave action, and you hear a bit of a bit of excitement from the main event, where one of the opponents is unknown.
Is it the Hulk?
It's
And
Flavi.
the victor,
Fluffy.
the victor of the tiered system, so to speak, gets to fight this unknown opponent.
It's me.
It's some person from Diablo.
And there is it's around this time where you see a human, like middle-aged female, walking up and down the stands, just blurting out bets. Who do you want to bet on? That sort of thing.
Shit.
Okay. Well.
I think it's obvious. We need to pose as slaves. Just kill people.
Pose as slaves and...
I was gonna sneak up to the box thing and try to just... But if you guys wanna, fight...
Do you say that out loud, Zen?
No.
Like, let's see a question.
No, I don't.
Okay. Fair enough.
Actually, you know what? He's
He's gonna,
snarky.
punch you or anything.
I was gonna say he's snarky. He would say that out loud, not loud enough for people to actually hear him, but like loud enough for you guys to be all like Zen, Carlos.
The Bets lady? Can we hear who the Bets lady is talking about? What names she's shouting out? Do we recognize anybody?
You don't recognize any of these names. They're
Okay.
completely foreign. You don't even know how to spell half of the names. You're just like, what the fuck?
You don't even know how to hear them.
What am I hearing?
Your hearing just doesn't even work when she's talking.
They're
Your
so
ears shut
exotic.
off. You have no idea who any of these people are, but you have a very good idea of what's about to happen.
Okay,
I
cool.
think that's the most accurate way I can describe all of this. It is around this time, a very dirty, smelly, extremely overweight Ripley bumps into Soul and sits down nearby.
And leaves a residue on you.
Ew.
You actually, you can feel a little bit of a dirtiness and almost like a slime. What's up, Big?
I wanted to ask if we could see the gladiators from where we are.
No, but you do hear screams like war cries, screams of pain, as if someone's being whipped.
My leg.
Did you just say ba-leg, as in ba-here?
My leg.
Oh, that'd be really funny. Ba-here, everything, every noun here starts with ba. Oh, my ba-here, my ba-leg, my ba-arm, my ba-back,
My butt.
my ba-butt. But yeah,
Okay.
you can you know where these gladiators, so to speak, would be entering the ring from, because it's very obvious that there's just
Maybe
this
later.
big cage door that gets released, and that's where they would all pour out from. There are and there's a nice array of weaponry that's just kind of strewn about. That they're not on any racks. They're
You
just
gotta run
in
in
the middle
and
of the
grab
arena.
shit.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of Hunger Gamesy in a way, where all the weapons are kind of in the middle. But they're just strewn about on the ground. You see two-handed weapons. You see pole arms, daggers, swords, a mace, some random shields, chains.
Okay.
Well,
Are we sitting near that Gripply, by the way?
Yep.
I don't know.
Next fucking Claire.
My character kind of wants to make his way up to the the box thing. But at the same time, I kind of want to sit and watch it with you guys.
I think you should go to the
You're
back.
snuck, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then I guess
What the fuck?
I
He's
look
being
at
the
Soul,
Grippling.
like, working eyebrow at her, like, you want me to take care of this?
Oh my god. This man is disgusting.
Being fucking super loud and obnoxious with his
my hand is just kind of like this, and I'm really like just kind of like trying to forget that he's next to me.
I use Ice Death on the Grippling.
Oh god.
I could stun him real quick.
I was gonna say, can I just get up and grab him by the front of whatever clothes he has and just bodily lift him up and throw him?
Dude, the world is yours, man. Like,
That
whatever
is
you want
exactly
to do.
what I do.
Okay, I make my way up to the thing while he's doing that.
You make your way up to
I distract you, Gil.
the nice seating.
Yeah,
So
where I
it's
figure the guy's probably going to be
Okay.
15.
Okay. You make your way over there. I'll return to you shortly. At the moment, we have Big standing in front of the Gripply. The Gripply immediately just kind of like looks up and he's like leaning back in his seat like, yes?
What's up, bro?
A new seat.
Give me a D20.
He's like, no.
13. I don't know if that gets any bonuses.
You can tell he is petrified of you. He is shaking. He actually drops a little bit of the food that he was holding on to, and he scoots over like.
Oh my god. Ew.
He scoots over about like two people's like butt widths, so to speak, allowing plenty of room for a half giant to sit down.
Is he farting, or is it the sound of his wet skin against the seat?
It's both.
I feel bad for whoever has to sit behind you, though.
He is farting and leaving a trail as he is scooting across.
As a short person.
Yeah, it's like when we were at the concert in Vegas, Jenny. There was like a 15-foot cone behind me where nobody stood because they couldn't see around me.
I enjoyed that. Thanks.
Yeah, that's great.
I freeze the trail that he leaves.
Did he really fart as he moved?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I freeze the trail as he leaves.
Give me the 20.
Is it going to cost magic?
No.
Okay.
I just
20.
heard his soul
You
take
make it
my
nice
spot
and
if he
icy.
wants.
It's slick, and the trail is like connected to him.
Can I freeze his butthole shut?
Yeah, I was to say he kind of like does one of these where he like sits up for a second and like readjusts his butt on the seating because he's like cold down there. He's like.
I'll take it as a win.
I'll
What's
take
that?
it as a win.
A win, yeah. The you see the lady that was taking bets. She overhears the commotion and looks, and she kind of like giggles a little bit to the farting and scooting that happened.
There's just one more thing I want to check before we go on. I'm sorry that I'm doing all this stuff.
That's okay.
I want to look and see if there's any point in those prongs going into the arena where one's maybe bent a little bit, where there's a slightly bigger opening into or out of the arena than in another spot.
You want to see if there's a slightly bigger opening that...
Yeah, like you said, they're all the metal tines kind of going in. Is there one that's kind of like bent out of place?
They're all kind of like bent, like kind of like
so they're not
haphazardly.
uniform.
Yeah, it's not like a perfect arena by any means. This is actually kind of like a sloppy kind of show, yeah.
Good to know.
The drop is a good like 12 feet though, just to let you know.
That's only that's only 2.5 feet taller than I am.
Okay, doke.
I can just dangle on one of the things and drop lightly. By my standards.
All right. So you move over. Okay. You successfully sneak over to the behind the two women that are waiting near the specialty seating, so to speak, and you see that there's very clearly no one sitting behind it and no one sitting in front of it, as if like the people who come here know better.
Blood.
Okay. Do I recognize anybody yet? Or am I still
Just
waiting?
the two females that you guys were scoping out.
I wait. Quietly. Kind of like in the backmost corner, away from them, but pretty close to a doorway that I assume is there for the spectators to come into, unless it's just attached to the stands and there isn't any.
There's a doorway. Yeah, it's you can't really see down the doorway.
Okay.
But
I have good eyesight. Okay.
Well, I mean, you can't really see down the door because there's a door.
No, that's fine. I wait on one side or the other. I don't
Gotcha.
care which.
So you're sneaking
Yes.
near the door, and you're just kind of like checking out the two females.
Yeah, but I'm waiting.
Keeping at the beads.
Just waiting.
Soul and Zen,
Yes, darling.
are you folks doing anything?
I realize that our shadowy friend is gone, and Big kind of dragged me along out of guilt. Or, so I followed along out of guilt, and Big manipulated me. And so I look over at Soul, and I'm just like, just want to ditch.
Yo, let's help Toshi.
Dog, how?
Dog.
I don't know. Moral support.
Word. Go Toshi! I shout.
Oh God.
Does anybody turn and look at me and think I'm weird?
Did you actually do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, at least it
I
distracts
could
him.
shout
Go,
telepathically
Toshi.
at you guys. It's fine.
Not very many people look.
Excellent.
You notice a couple people kind of like just from like the outburst, but I mean, there's a lot of people by now. There's more commotion going on now as the event is now in the very near future. So there's people shouting like, I want to take away drum, or like go so and so, go Toshi.
Distant future.
Yeah. So
I like to put 100 gold on Toshi. Who?
You hear a loud smack as Big face bombs.
I mean, you're not going to stop me if I put a wager on Toshi.
I'm not going
Don't
to.
stop me
If
now.
anyone actually takes the wager. Do you honestly like tell the woman that's like taking bets that you won't put $100?
No. I feel the reason that I didn't want to go is because I feel like there was so little that we could contribute to. And so all it comes down to is whether or not something goes wrong and you end up making a commotion. So then, like, you might be like, guys, we need to leave. And then I'll be there to be all like, okay, Frozen plane, let's run, you know?
Yep.
So I guess my main prerogative is to wait.
Cool, that's
Yeah,
fine
that's
too.
nice.
Yep.
That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
All right.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's gonna kill me.
I am so ready.
At least you guys are around, just in case. It kills me.
Not too long passes, and you see the door next to you begin to open, and you see a very well-clad, expensive gold loops, expensive fabrics around his torso, and
Oh, it's a man. I don't a woman.
yes. Very, very intricate tattoos. Brilliant colored skin.
Bet those
This
costed a lot. That's a shame.
Argonian man walks through, and you know without a doubt, because of the description on the note, that Bahir is walking right next to you, and he's walking down
Bahir.
the... Yes.
He's been here.
He's walking down the stairs in the stands, and you can only assume he's about to sit down where those two women are.
I'm not going to voice
Cool.
any sort of advice.
I'm gonna go stand behind him, sneakily.
Hey Jeff,
Yes.
is Is it too late to just get up and randomly punch the Gripply to cause a distraction?
You can totally get up and punch the Gripply if you want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I get up and I just turn around and boom! Haymaker cold cock him.
Haymaker. Great.
There is an uproar in the crowd nearby you guys. Give me a d20.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
My friend, be my friend, be my friend, be my friend. Oh, you're a dick, dice. It's almost a nat 20, but no, it's an 8.
An 8? That's fine with your bonuses. You clock this poor Gripply right in the mouth.
Damn.
And what's your strength again? Like 9?
8.
8?
So 16.
You deal. Yes. Wait, why is it 16?
Oh, sorry. I thought about the 8 that I rolled.
No. So, yeah, you deal 8 damage to his face, which is considerable for a peasant. He falls over backwards from his seating immediately. He is out. And there's a big uproar in the stands and saying basically like, there's people who are like, oh shit, the show started early, bro. What the fuck? This is sick. And like,
So,
people are like,
3D.
people are like kind of like getting into the fact that this half giant just like totally decked this random guy. And they're like, there's people who are like joking like, bro, I got like 2 gold pieces on the big guy. Like fucking, they're like throwing money at the person taking wagers.
do I hear that?
Oh, yeah, you hear
So
everything.
then I turn around to the rest of the crowd and I just throw my arms out and go,
Dude, they're like in love with you.
Oh my god.
You successfully sneak up behind here as he is about to go around this female companion to sit down.
Do I wait for him to sit? I wait for him to sit, but I'm like in position.
He stops
Like, oh.
as there is a huge uproar.
Oh, that's right. He ain't gonna sit because that shit happened. Okay, yeah.
So he's
How tall is he? Is
you-
he like?
he's about 6.5 feet tall. He's a very tall and very well built Argonian, and he kind of has his like hands on his waist, and he's looking over the stadium where Big just punched a huge Gripply out of his seat basically.
I
and
imagine.
he slowly raises his hands up and he goes,
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna like attack him while he's doing that. But I'm just like kind of want to like try to cold shot kill him. But if I do that, it's
He's a peasant. He doesn't have much HP.
is he though?
May not be, but Jeff
True.
did just say for a peasant.
Well, that was the Gripply.
yeah.
That's
We
the
don't
Gripply I was
know
talking
about
about.
over here.
Sorry.
Oh, whatever.
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
gonna just backstab him. While this is happening, ooh, with a 14 plus 7 plus 5.
He's a ghost.
just passes right through.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, why?
Because I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt.
Okay, that's fair.
You unsheath your blade, and it makes a lovely noise, and you stick your katana straight through the back of Bahir.
Cool.
It glides through him almost effortlessly
Uh-oh.
Because
because he's
a
like
ghost.
a peasant,
Oh, okay.
and he's
Cool.
he's, and you feel satisfaction knowing that he is certainly dead. Like,
Excellent. I
like
disengage.
there's no way that he is gonna live through this.
Great.
Damn.
You reveal yourself for just a moment and then disengage, and
Which was an 8 plus
there
7.
is a very loud cry of help from the 2 females as they were like looking at him, and then they suddenly see a sword go through him. What's up?
A sick sword, too.
Part of the reason that I was trying to rile up the crowd is I was trying to make as much noise as I can. So I'm like just turning to everybody nearby me and shouting, "You want more? You want more?" And I jump into the fighting pit.
Hi, I'm Spartacus.
No, I'm gonna start calling him Maximus.
Drown out the sounds.
I'll make sure the barrier is still on big.
It is.
Okay, cool. So, do I need to... was my disengage successful?
You rolled for it already.
I did.
What would you roll?
8.
8?
Plus I have the 7.
Basically, the sword goes through him, and he's like in the middle of clapping. He goes like,
Oh God.
and he just dies, and then you take your sword back out, and you go into your disengage, and there's females just like screaming for help. I don't know, be here's that ass, open up. And
I want to kill them too, but
you see the door slam open again, and an accoutrement of you don't recognize them as town guards, but they carry themselves as such. So, like, maybe his personal guard.
Okay, I go scrambling down to my friends while I'm assuming I'm not.
You can make your way over through the stands or go through the doorway that they just came out of.
Stands. More open.
This feels like a Telltale game. Do you go through them or around them? Do you go down or up?
Do you say fuck off or I love you?
Do you stab or do you wait?
I imagine the Angoria Dandorio.
What'd you roll? An 8?
Plus a 7.
You have 7 decks?
Yes.
And then you
what's your sneak bonus? Oh,
Yeah.
no, never mind.
Your sneak bonus is +2 for your armor, right? And then you have the ability sneak, which is another +6, right?
So 23.
23?
Yeah, +2 dex sneak only. I don't know where you're getting that +6 from.
Because the ability sneak itself gives you a bonus.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Increases dex check by 6.
What an idiot. I haven't been adding that.
So it's been 13 +2 for your armor.
Whoops.
21 total.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's 23, I believe, right?
Yep.
Well, I just rolled remarkably well for the guard.
You'll be fine.
So these two Argonians with large halberds and impressive Argonian armor, they spot you running through the stands, and they are in hot pursuit.
Excellent. I shall fight them.
It is around this time that through all the commotion on the other side of the arena, Big throws his arms up, is getting like super pumped, and he goes running to jump into the ring.
Oh. Oh, right. I'll jump in with him.
You actually do that, right?
Yeah, I actually do that.
Okay.
I'll jump in with him. Though you might have to catch me because I don't know if I can make that jump, bro.
Cool.
You see Big jump in first.
Should I roll for my jump?
Hold on one second. Give me a d20 on jumping into the ring.
You hit an electrical barrier, you're dead.
That's a 10 plus...
You got dex though, right?
5 dex?
It's just enough to just like wind you, but yeah, you're good. And then you see your Scaven friend approaching the edge and is about to make a jump. Go ahead.
Perhaps
I will
you could...
attempt to catch him.
Okay, thank you. Oh, that was a 4, but I had 7 dexterity.
Yeah. Give me a d20, Big.
Yes, sir. That's another 10.
You could grab my leg even. I'm really not.
Plus 5.
My leg!
Yeah, plus 5, that help.
Oh, gosh.
I was gonna be mean and have like the sword accidentally stick you or something, but no, I rolled too well. So you catch Toshi in a
I'm dexterous anyway.
in a very like movie moment-esque sort of light, and you're just like, and romantic music starts playing in the background, and
you realize it's Zen.
If my character was gay, I'd be totally into this moment, but I just thirst for blood and vengeance.
So you're just you're holding your little rat friend, and the crowd is suddenly like, oh my god, is this like the main event going on? Like what is this? Because they're all like expecting like a mysterious fighter, you know.
It is now.
Oh my god.
There is clear confusion and excitement, and what's up?
I look over at Soul after seeing all of this. I look at her.
You want to bail?
Sorry, guys.
I saw a shop. earlier in town.
Oh, yeah?
Want to go get like a potion or something?
Yeah. You think they got ice cream?
Dude, I can make ice cream.
You're right.
Let's go just find a fucking cow and just make ice cream.
Yeah.
Should probably help them.
Might as well actually fucking.
I guess we can help them. I decided to jump down with them.
Fuck, activate it. Frozen plane.
Look out, below!
Wait, you're jumping down?
Yeah.
I don't jump down because you're going to be within direct contact of all swords and whatnot. It's actually best
Am
for
I in
us to
range?
stay up.
Am I in range of everything?
If we get to the edge of the pit.
Yeah.
And don't jump in. Cool.
Cool.
The pit's pretty small, I bet, right? How far across?
It's no more than like 25, 30 feet across.
Yeah.
I activate Frozen Plane and align myself with them so that whoever they perceive as a threat, I freeze them so that my Frozen Plane does not hurt innocent people.
It's very nice of you.
Like the spectators and whatnot going like, this is the main event, oh god, oh! You know?
You activate your frozen plane, and you see two Argonians jump into the ring after the killer of Bahir.
Are these?
They don't jump per se. They rather, you see them drag claws on the stands just before jumping through. It catches on the side, and they rappel down quickly.
Oh shit! Are they gold too, or are they green?
They are.
I'm imagining Bosk, if you know who that is. The bounty hunter guy, lizard guy.
I mean, yeah,
Star Wars.
I'm just gonna say that they're
That's
they're
what I'm
both,
imagining. I don't
They're
know.
both dark green with sort of like a grayscale sort of color on their underbelly. And they are again wearing very impressive armor and and using pole arms.
Oh.
They bust out their halberds, and they are just charging you.
Damn.
There is like zero thought almost. It's basically like they're out to just straight up kill you. They're going to murder you here in this ring.
Oh, no, they're not. I'm going to murder them with help of my friends.
I look at the crowd and I say, "We begin!"
He is just loving this.
I muttered his soul. First one to kill one wins.
You're on.
The crowd is going nuts. You hear two females who are like still screaming up there very distinctly because it's a very different type of screaming than what the audience is making.
I tell them to shut up.
So were they not bodyguards? They were just like...
They were sluts, yeah.
I said
say
scantily
call
clad.
girls. But you never know
Yeah, you
in
don't
video
wanna
games,
assume.
alright? Like,
Yeah, you don't want to say.
is this armor? Okay. Anyway.
Female chainmail. A female
Is this
chainmail.
armor? It's the butterfly meme.
It's just it's a light chain hanging from the mouth.
It looks like facial hair for women
Yeah.
with chainmail.
It's chainmail. It's a new armor that I'm proposing. Anyway, so these Argonian bodyguards, or elite guards, so to speak, are normally very fast and they would get initiative, but they are under the effects of frozen plane.
Cool.
They look at each other very confused as they begin slowing down. They're like, "What?" So you have a brief iota
And
of initiative.
I'm assuming that my disengage didn't work, so I'm not in sneak mode right now, right?
They spotted you, so yeah, you're not in sneak mode right now. You'd have to basically retry.
I'm not going to. I'm just asking.
And Mr. Big, you and Toshi are standing side by side, looking at these guards who are falling under the effects of frozen plane.
I look over at Toshi and I grin and I say, "I distract, you kill," and I charge.
Okay.
Big, give me a roll on your charge.
Or, hi!
That's a natural 17.
Super. That is most definitely a successful hit.
Right? Yeah, 23 total, so yeah. Alright, doesn't matter which one. And I'm just gonna go for it. It's D8 to D6. Oh, that's windy. 14. 18 damage, 5 of it fire.
Terrific. 18 damage, 5 of it being fire. Actually, okay, so that's going to be 16 and 3 for a total of 19 damage.
Damage reduction.
No. You charge in and do that. You're feeling really good about yourself, and okay. Up from. I know. You'll get a turn.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
She's making faces at me.
Oh.
No, I was snoring because he's taking forever to roll and plan out his game for us.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
I'm sorry.
So up from where the women were screaming, a assassin of sorts fires an arrow at you and it strikes you in the back.
Oh fuck! Whoops. We didn't think about snipers. That was dumb on my part. Whoops.
We have snipers too.
Oops. Ow. I have 10%.
It's going to... What?
No, I don't.
It's going to deal you a grand total of 17 damage.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Cameron would like to say something.
What?
Chainmail actually does exist in marching band.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. It literally
I hate my
rests like right here.
It
Wow.
literally rests on the
Rests
chin.
right here. That's it.
Wow.
Oh, like the little chin piece to keep your hat on?
It's the chin strap technically, but
Okay.
it doesn't do anything. It just rests on the chin. It's not underneath your chin. It's on the
I was
chin.
gonna say,
It's
how
on
do
the
you
chin.
march
Wow.
with chainmail on? God, that sounds
Chainmail on. Talk
God,
to any
in the middle of
soldier
summer?
in ancient history.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, you're struck by an arrow and it deals you 17 damage. You're raging mad, but it is your turn.
Cool.
Am I within spell distance of that assassin?
No.
How far away is that assassin?
Back on the 14th floor.
Where the box seating was.
Is it?
So it's on the opposite side of the arena from your allies.
Is it in throwing distance?
Yes, from where you are.
Oh, excellent. I know what I'm doing after I do this. Okay. I'm going to dirty fighting on whichever one is closer to me.
Okay.
Is there one with no damage?
Yes.
That one.
Okay.
So I have a 2-pronged attack planned. Okay, 19 is what I rolled. Plus all my shit.
That's a crit for you.
Yes.
So go ahead and give me your critical damage, and then I'll stun them.
Damage. I will do that.
And then I'll stun them.
And then I will stun them. Yes.
34.
34. You do 32 damage, and it is stunned.
Excellent. I'd like to throw my that looks like Kakanishu. My Rakanishu dagger up at that asshole who fired the thing at me.
Oh. Throwing a magical item.
Well,
Ballsy.
shit. That was 5, but
Right,
I get to add 7 to it. Plus 5.
7 plus 5?
Yep.
Total 12.
Plus onto a 5 roll. So it's
Plus-
13 onto a 5 roll.
18.
Roll a 5
Well,
plus.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah, for a second I was going to say, do you miss, really? It hits. Sticks the assassin in the side, and I'm not going to give you much description of the assassin because he's, like, hooded and everything.
I'll find out who he is later once I have killed him.
Yes. So it sticks in him, he growls, and he takes some damage. How much damage do you deal him?
16 plus 2 unholy.
Okay. You deal 18 damage.
I have some unholy damage, motherfucker.
Excellent. Soul and Zen.
I'm on a boat.
How am I close enough to attack?
You're close enough to attack either one of the guards in the ring.
How far would we have to travel to hit the person up high?
If you were to just kind of go halfway around the stands.
Can I do that in one turn or not?
I'm gonna go with a no.
That's really mean.
To take a major
I
action
should've
to move that
disengaged.
far.
I'm going to take initiative.
Go for it.
I'm going to zap for 16 on the one that Trevor hit.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
And then cast Ice Coffin on the one up high, and then summon Shiva for 6 turns in 1 turn.
6 turns.
I love how you bent back your computer.
What?
Huh?
Alright, Soul?
For free.
Of course.
I'm going to... we're just gonna use... I think... Since I know... Zen, you said you're going to the dude?
Nope, I'm staying where I am and going, oh, that sucks.
I'll use my... I'll go towards him. I'll take the turn. 16.
Excellent. You make it, or position yourself in such a way that you'd be able to target any 3 of the enemies from this vantage point. And you do have a minor and instant left, if you wish to do it.
Shit.
I just took your major action for that.
Oh, okay. Did anyone get hit yet?
Nope.
I did.
Oh,
Toshi
no.
did.
No, no one.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't disengage. But I think I'm good for another turn. I'm going to disengage on my next turn.
How much health do you have?
31 out of 48.
Oh, okay. I can do a flash heal. I have enough for it.
See how nice then. You want me to die?
You got flash healed.
Let's see. 2.
For how much?
You heal for 8.
Thank you.
Oh.
Like 2.
Heh.
Fantastic. Enemy phase. The stunned guy recovers from being stunned and drops into a defensive stance, holding his halberd out in front of him.
God, he takes defensive stances.
Alright.
Dick.
The other guard retaliates on you, Big.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Hitting you,
Damn,
and then
beat a 15,
hitting you
motherfucker.
yet again.
Shucks.
Yes. How much is that? Sorry. I gotta look something up real quick, guys. Sorry.
Albert damage.
You're not excused.
I'm not excused.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, that's what I thought. Okay.
Miss McGee sent a photo. Whoa, those are cool.
That's from Skyrim.
Wow, I rolled really well. 18.
Neato.
Deals 25 damage on his first strike.
So wait, that's just flat? You haven't had any of my shit yet?
I haven't done any of your reductions, because I think you just went through some changes, didn't you?
25, you said?
Yeah.
He actually does 20, because I have 10% physical resistance and then 2 damage reduction.
That is correct. He does 20 damage to you, and then his second strike does...
Plus he has 18 strength. So
19, so it's going to do 15.
Oh.
So 20 and 15 for a total of 35 damage is dealt to you.
weak.
Super weak sauce, bro.
Yeah. Can I just, for the sake of the crowd, laugh uproariously as they stick me with their weapons?
Sure.
Now you look crazy.
Yeah. Like, absolutely crazy, yes.
Gross.
The assassin is aiming at Toshi.
Shocking.
Shocking, I know. He forgot to disengage.
You want me to taunt, Jenny?
If you want to, but you don't need to, because I plan on throwing shit at him again and disengaging. So,
Alright, I'll wait a little bit then.
if we don't need to at this moment.
I just crit.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Too late.
Too late? Or
Yeah,
I did,
too late.
Sorry.
it's okay.
So that's going to be...
You're good.
No, I'm not.
Yep.
I have 8
Um,
defense.
31.
I have 8 health now.
Damn.
Do you have full heal yet? No, you haven't leveled in a while.
No.
Shit happens.
On this moment.
Okay, well,
Good thing I healed you for 8.
my turn now.
Because
Yes,
she
it is.
literally only has 8 health left.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to
Good thing you
remind
flash
you
Yeah.
that I have the coup de grace. So I'm going to attack the stunned one, and it's going to crit him.
The guy totally
Whoever's
recovered
stunned.
from being stunned.
In one turn?
Yeah, it was a one turn.
Oh shit! I would need to have the other thing to use that thing properly, wouldn't I? That sucks. Well, fuck. That was stupid.
It's more meant to do dirty fighting and then use like ad cut or something. Or if someone else
getting
stuns
that now.
someone, then you can attack the stun guy in the same turn.
Getting that now, thanks.
I have a stunning ability.
Hey, there you go. You guys
Whatever.
should work together on that.
Okay, I use slice and dice on him.
Okay. Is it weird?
With a B12 plus a B7 plus a B5.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus.
It is. You are attacking the same one, weren't you?
Yes. Slice and dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go and roll your damage.
Okay.
I would like to add that this is the guy that fell back into a defensive stance.
7, 8, 9.
He's just gonna bam retaliate.
That was 16 bleeding damage.
Only 16.
Just the bleeding damage.
It converts your whole attack into bleed.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
No, it doesn't. I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
So 16 bleed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds so exasperated, Jenny.
I'm just trying to focus on doing my
Yeah,
math.
sorry.
That's all. And if you second guess me, then I'm going to think I'm wrong, and then I'm
Yeah,
going to forget.
or
do it wrong the next time.
I'm screwing up. I was thinking of something else.
And that was 19.
19? Okay.
Sword damage.
So it's
regular
going to be
damage.
17.
Oh, I keep forgetting about my 50% silence.
Do it now.
Shit. That was
Do
stupid.
it.
But now I'm, yeah. Okay.
Go ahead and roll for your...
Evens. Yes. It
You
worked.
got it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well, that basically countered his counterattack that he was going to use on you.
That's good.
Because suddenly he can't spend MP.
Cool.
So that's really good for you. And then, let's see here. That's going to be... Okay, so you dealt great damage, and he's going to take 16 more damage next turn.
Great. I'm going to throw my guitar up at that asshole.
Once he's silenced, he's kind of like, ugh, what the fuck? He wants to attack you, but he can't.
I'm going to throw
I
up.
feel so bad for him.
I'm going
I feel so
to
bad.
throw my guitar up at that guy.
You're
The
throwing a guitar.
assassin. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'll get it back. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a 7. Okay, that's not that bad. 7 plus a 7 plus a 5. Is that 14? Plus 5. 19 altogether.
Fucking weapon, Jesus.
It was 19 altogether?
I can do it every time if I want to, so why not?
Got
Until
it.
I get something that works with my two-handed sword issue. What? I got him?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. 17 damage.
Excellent. Alrighty then.
And I disengage with an 18.
Fantastic.
Plus all my shit.
You are successful.
Great.
Big.
Thank God, because stuff happened.
Uh,
Teach me not to disengage. But it uses a lot of MP, so I have to really think about it.
Yeah.
I would like to use. How are they looking?
The guy that's taking bleeding damage doesn't look too good at all. Then the
Good.
guy that you've been attacking seems alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and use slam on the one I've been attacking.
Okay.
That's a natural one.
Well, you go in for the slam, and you make a big fool out of yourself after getting the crowd riled up. And now some of the people in the audience are laughing.
Uh-oh.
It hurts.
Fuck them, I don't care.
It hurts you emotionally.
You miss your crowd, your fans.
If I had emotions to be hurt.
Oh. Do you have anything else you wish to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking real fast. Nope, that's all I got.
Zen.
That still burns my MP though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Shitty.
Shitty.
Attack the one that's not looking too good on the chance that's going to get bleeding. It's going to get bleeding again.
It's going to take
Bleed
16 more damage next turn.
For good measure, I'm going to cast 16 on it again.
16?
Yeah, 16 ice damage.
So is that?
Excellent. Anything else?
No.
Katie.
Now that I'm in range, I am going to
Use.
the guy that's far away. Is he is he standing on anything that looks like he'd fall off pretty easily?
We can't cast from that distance.
Well, she put herself in range of him.
Oh, I didn't miss that. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
She used the whole major action to do so.
I'm sorry.
I know, how dare you?
How dare you?
Oh my God.
The assassin is standing on one of the raised seating, like a stand, to get like a better vantage point into the pit.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna use Holy on him, because why not?
Alright.
It was successful. 3d10. Hopefully this will knock him off, or make him stumble or something. 7, 9, 10. 10 plus 28. Wait. Yeah, 28.
10 plus 28?
Yeah.
You do 38 damage with your holy ability.
Oh my gosh.
And then I throw another flash heal towards Toshi.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Towards Tosh.
The Tosh. You get healed for 8.
Yay.
After you heal the Tosh for 8, you see the assassin
Can't see me no more, hopefully. Uh-oh.
disengages.
Aha, they disengaged.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
At least you did a lot of damage to him.
Yeah.
And I threw things at him, so.
Alright, enemy phase.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to go up there and collect them now.
Yeah, you're probably trapped down there forever.
The guy who is bleeding gets out of a defensive stance and attacks Toshi.
But I'm snuck.
Oh yes, that's right. I'm so sorry. I forgot that you had disengaged. In that case, doesn't know where you are, gets mad and basically
There's a temper
starts
tantrum.
attacking. Yeah, starts attacking Mr. Big here.
Fight me, motherfucker.
Misses. And then how much defense you got right now?
15.
This is both strikes, and
Damn.
Aw,
you see him. You see him extremely winded after he does the second miss. He takes his bleed damage again, and he is looking extremely effed up. Like he's about to die. He's just winded. He's like leaning on his halberd, like. Not looking too good.
Fair enough.
The other guy that you've been in combat with since we guys started, he takes a good swipey swipe at you and hits.
I was really hoping you were going to miss all 4, get the crowd back on my side.
And then he missed his second shot, so he only hit you once.
Missed a lot, though.
Speaks with no tongue.
Yeah. 11. Okay, so it's going to do 18, which is reduced down to 14.
There you go. Adrenaline rush.
Fantastic. The guy that's about to die, he goes into a defensive stance at the end of his turn.
Don't be so defensive, bro.
It's almost like he doesn't want to die.
That's too bad. He should have thought about that before he became an NPC.
Okay. And let's see what we got here. 4. Okay. You only have like 6 defense or 5 defense?
Just 5.
It's pretty low.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 5.
The assassin appears behind you and deals some good damage with some knifey knives.
I suppose I can't talk since I didn't see him, huh?
Exactly. gonna do. It's gonna be.
He's not happy with me at all.
Oh no, not at all. Okay, that's gonna be. God damn.
Is Mage Armor instant?
No.
Dang it.
Jesus.
Mary and Joseph.
So the backstab does 25.
Oh shit.
And then the regular swipe that he just did, which is dual wielding, does another 7 for a total of 32.
32? Oh, okay. I'm at 2 health.
Woo!
Damn.
Fun times. If I had rolled max weapon damage, you would have been at exactly 0.
Damn.
What a lucky roll that was. Sorry. Player phase.
Is it usually him first?
No, it's
You
you.
have higher decks.
Told you.
But he usually goes first.
No.
What if I have higher decks? He did last turn, I think.
No.
No.
It was because you had a
The very first round I
Charge
did
or
because
something.
I used charge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I was gonna say you had to have been thinking of the first round, yeah.
Okay.
I was wondering. I was like, Jenny, what the heck are you talking about?
I don't know.
That makes
For some
more
reason, I
sense.
feel like I always have to wait. I don't know. Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna fucking backstab, motherfucker.
Which motherfucker?
Whichever one. The one with less damage.
With less damage?
Or more, whatever.
I just want to know who you're attacking, man.
Less.
Okay.
Less, yeah, less. Oh, well, that was one, so
Oh shit.
that's cool.
Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Yeah. Can I see where that assassin is?
You spot the assassin behind Soul, but you can't make out any description other than hooded, using 2 daggers.
Can I throw something at him before
That's minor action, yeah.
without hitting her?
You just have to kind of reach the side. There's a risk that you would hit her if you rolled poorly.
You typically throw
Then
pretty well,
instead, no, I don't want to risk it. She's 2 health. I will disengage and make my way over there.
Okay. When you disengage, you're looking around for a way to get up, and you see that there's 2 ropes still dangling for how the 2 guards got into the ring.
Can I do that as a minor action and then disengage?
No, you can disengage right now and then make your way to the rope, but climbing up the rope is going to be your major action next turn.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, okay. I'll disengage.
Okay.
14 plus 7.
Yeah, you're good.
Whatever.
You're good. Big.
I will. Well, I'm going to be left in here all by my lonesome. Then I'm going to draw all their aggro. Alright, so first I am going to, off of my belt, pull the Potion of Mending and quaff it real quick.
Okay. You are now being mended, or not quite yet, but you know what it is.
Then are you up there with
Yes,
her?
I do.
Yeah.
And then I
You
am
said
just going to...
that was on your belt, correct?
Yes, it was.
Okay, great.
On my belt was that and the Large Axe of Sundering. I took the crossbow and put it in my pack.
Fantastic.
And then I am again going to attempt to slam the healthier of the 2 Argonians.
Okay.
Please don't fucking miss again. Okay. 17.
17 total?
Yeah, after my bonuses.
Great.
There's a fantastic
You
sound.
get them good.
Eh.
You got your adrenaline rush, so it's going to hurt.
Maybe I don't want to leave you down
What's that?
here.
I said you have your adrenaline rush, so it's going to hurt.
That I does, so this should do quite a bit of damage. Ooh, and I rolled decently as well.
He can move it away
Alright,
from
so
her. I can
that's
help by throwing things at it and stay with him.
30,
That's about all I can do.
38 damage, 4 of it being fire.
Okay, so it's 34 plus 4 fire. It's going to get reduced down to 32 and 2, so a total of 34 damage.
Nope.
It's going to be... Okay, and slam, so he's stunned. Fantastic. Although I have a chance to resist the stun because he didn't crit. Oh, I rolled a 2, so he definitely does not resist the stun. Anything else you wish to do?
Now that's all I got.
Zen.
The non-stunned one, is that the one that was bleeding before?
Yes.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, he's unbelievably effed up.
I hate him.
He's like leaning on his halberd like he's about to die.
Did we save anyone?
Yes, please.
Sounds like I heal him.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually put ice over his wound so that I can try to staunch the blood flow. In all seriousness.
Interesting character choice.
Yeah. I'm the villain now.
Isn't it fun to be the villain?
I've never done it. Oh, I have another eraser here. I'm a great friend. If I were to just book it over to her as far as I could, how far could I get as a minor action, and would it be close enough now that he's down?
Currently, the assassin is within spell range for you.
Cool.
Because the assassin moved to her.
Cool. Ice Coffin.
Okay. And to answer your other question, a minor action would get you halfway to her.
I do that and Ice Coffin.
Okay. You do that.
It actually does not fizzle, but it's a 3.
Well, that's successful for you, though.
Right. It doesn't fizzle.
Okay, got it.
But it's only a 3.
Got it.
The damage is probably not great.
What's your magic stat again?
13.
This is actually gonna matter for like the first time in a while.
Nat one.
He resists the effects of ice coffin, but he gets
You
damage.
get damage, yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me your damage.
Well, fuck him.
Yeah, that was unbelievably lucky because I needed a 19 or 20 on that.
Damn.
Nat 20.
I got a nat 20. Yeah. Yeah.
That is 5. So it's 18 ice damage.
18. It's gonna be.
Ah, man, I'm fucking stupid. Oh,
He takes the ice damage and he looks like he's about to die.
Well, at least I messed up that stun thing, so
Soul.
you're not the only one.
He's about to die. Zap him or holy.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna zap it.
Zap him.
Hiya!
You zap him, he dies. Dropping his daggers and making a clanging noise and making the crowd go absolutely nuts.
Ha.
Does he have my daggers as well when he drops all that shit?
They're still in him.
For chance.
Yeah, they're like
Or
the
are they all?
dagger.
I'm just wondering if they're up where he was or not.
The dagger is still in him, and the guitar that you threw, you imagine would either be in him or over at the box seating still.
Okay.
Anything else we should do, King?
Nope.
I'm satisfied.
Right. Enemy phase.
fight me, motherfuckers.
The stunned one recovers from being stunned, and then the one that was in a defensive stance seems thrilled to be alive and takes a couple of good cheap shots at you,
Bring it.
hitting you, and then you said you had 15?
Correct.
I hit you twice. Bitch. Get wrecked.
Dang. Get wrecked.
So 18 gets reduced down to 14. You take 14 damage. And then... And then 21 gets reduced down to 17 damage. So you take 17 more.
Cool. I'm at 6 health.
Super.
Oh my god. We're all getting beat up.
You are at 6 after those 2 attacks.
I disagree.
Well, I took that
I'm
life
not- okay,
potion,
what?
so even if they knock me out, I'm just gonna go, oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Just
Alright.
kidding.
Player phase. Toshi. You are at the rope. And you are
decided
snucked.
I didn't want to go up there.
You decided you don't want to
Because
go
I'm
up
an
there?
idiot, and I forgot that Zen was up there with her.
It's all good, man.
Stupid.
You do whatever you like, man.
How long will it take me to get over to the halberd guy?
Oh, minor action. Like, you're all like near
Okay,
each
I
other.
do that then. So I'm over there and whatnot, and I'm going to
You
try
can attack
to
either one.
backstab the one with more damage. I'm over it.
Okay. You're like, you know what? I'm sick of this battle.
Okay,
You're
16.
getting shanked.
Probably gonna die from a regular
He dies
attack.
so quickly. He's just like, oh god.
Excellent. Excellent. And for my next trick, I throw a star at the remaining one.
Like a Kirby star?
A shuriken. A shuriken. With a 9. Plus a 5.
It hits.
Plus a 7.
Give me that damage.
Give me that damage.
Beautiful fucking day.
Give me that damage.
So much damage.
Give me that damage.
Give me that damage. Give me that damage.
19.
19.
No, 20. 13 plus 7.
20. You do 18 damage to him.
What do you mean?
He's got fancy armor on. Keeps
Yeah,
everything
he's
consumed.
he is he's not feeling too good.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
He's just kind
sure,
of like,
sure. I'd like to disengage. With a 14.
you're so successful.
Oh, so thank you.
Big.
So, just for flavor,
Tell me what's your flavor.
this guy looks like he's gonna die pretty soon. Is the crowd like doing that kill thing?
Oh, dude, they're so happy that the other guy just got backstabbed.
Or historically.
They're just like, yes, do it.
So I take my sword and my shield and I throw them on the ground.
What is this?
I zapped him
Pull
for
that
16.
axe off my back while stalking up to this guy, and just down as hard as I can.
As
Please,
you are
God, let me kill this.
As you are
Please.
overheading your axe into the guy, he gets zapped.
I rolled 2 and I got a natural 18. Do I hit him first?
7.
I have higher dex.
I have the
No,
high
that-
ground.
He does have higher dex, so it would hit him first.
Fuck you, Sam.
Basically,
That was all Tommy.
I mean, like, he's having to like switch stuff. You see, he's getting the crowd riled. He has to switch out to his axe. So I'm having like the zap and the axe hit at the
Is
same
this a bag
time.
of sand?
So he like
That's all my
smashes his axe into the guy, and then he gets iced over like immediately.
Got a jar of
Can
sand.
I roll to see what my damage would have been if I did?
Sure, yeah, if you want.
I've got jar
And wait, did I double his defense?
You said 18?
Yeah, natural 18.
No. Wait, natural 18?
Yeah, so 23.
Uh-oh.
Very close.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
I did a bad thing.
What'd you do?
8.
When I did that disengage, I didn't have MP
14.
for it.
Well, the battle's over anyway.
Yeah, it would have been 32 damage in a single
For
hit.
shame. 32?
With just a regular swing.
Very nice. He's deep into the negatives, and even deeper after being zapped.
Yep. I see a little bit of ice form on him. I'm like,
I didn't
Zen.
mean to.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Yeah, you utter Zen under your breath as the axe collapsed him.
Burn.
So,
Because I'm way into it, I look at the crowd again and I go,
yeah, you're super into it. Toshi, you're just like, all right.
We
I just assassinated someone. There are ladies who are screaming down at Toshi, like, Toshi
Toshi the fuck.
Toshi the fire assassinated, but here, get him. Bah. But they're like kind of being masked over by like how uproarious the audience is being right now. So it's kind of like this like two-toned effect of like cheering and like screaming for the death of someone in the pit.
Well,
Damn, these guys are.
the crowd loves us.
as much as I would like to continue this, we should probably bamf the hell out of here.
Yeah.
There are 2 ropes leading up to the stands.
Okay, I take one and I attempt to retrieve my dagger. Is it
Excellent.
the one that's up there? I take the one out of the dead guy. And
I
the
recover
star.
my sword and shield, but Them halberds. How they looking?
They're looking like good halberds.
Descriptive.
I'll take one.
Descriptive. They're standard quality halberds, so it's a 4d6 weapon.
Nice. They count as pole arms, do they not?
Yes, they do.
No.
So you pick up your sword and your shield. You pick up a halberd, and you're just like, that's a lot of shit.
I really kind of like checking their armor as I'm going. I know I don't have time to snag it, but
Yeah, you're not able to take off their armor unless you like really want to like risk like still being in the ring for a long time.
Bodies be like, this is mine now.
Yeah. Good luck climbing up the rope with
them. See what they had.
Yeah, they got the halberd. They got nice armor. That's about all you're able to discern at the moment.
And I go for the stronger of the two ropes, and I start to climb.
All right.
Bless you.
The two chicks that are screaming for Toshi's death are like, they're like blaringly loud now, and you see a couple more like guardsmen come in through the door, like behind the box seating, and they're like pointing and saying "kill."
Oh.
Like,
oh dear.
Damn, they're pissed.
yeah. I can see that you are all so worried.
Very worried.
Not even a little bit.
No, I kind of want to get the hell out of there. But I want to grab my knifey thing first.
How are you going to get it out of the place where the guards are running into?
Fuck. That was
Well, there's one very near you. You can get your Rakinishu dagger back.
Oh, good. That's good. My guitar is a history burger, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Let's get out of here.
Were we successful in climbing the ropes, Jeff?
Yeah. I mean, you guys have enough dexterity and enough time, so I'm not going to have you fail.
I was afraid that it was going to snap under my weight.
No, you're good. That's some quality gear that they had, so they're, yeah. And the Argonians themselves, like being clad in armor, they're also quite heavy, so the ropes can withstand it.
Kidding. Did you heal yourself at all?
Oh no, I haven't done that
Okay, then I look at Big and say, carry her, let's go.
yet.
I just, without even prompting, I just kind of pick her up and say, sorry, and just over the shoulder.
Drunk.
Careful.
I pat Big on the back.
Head on my axe handle, you know?
Can you throw these in the trash?
Yeah. I go, thanks, Big. Oh hey, I made it.
The two guards that came out of the door are now sprinting at you guys through the crowd.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, they're
Frozen plane.
pissed.
They will eventually get hit by that, yes?
I look at the crowd around them. And
You're
I
all
kinda
leaving,
go,
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Getting out.
I would like to think so.
I didn't hear like any panic, like okay.
Oh
well,
god, we gotta
gotta
leave.
go.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah. The only thing I heard was like I pick up Soul and I'm just gonna go, and I was like,
I'm just focusing on
what are
getting
you
the hell out of
guys
here.
doing?
As I'm going, I cast Ice Coffin behind me. 6. Cast.
I'm not gonna be able to resist that even with the 19 because of your 6 plus 13. Yeah.
6 plus 2 is 8 plus 13 is 21 to
One
somebody as I'm going.
Yeah. One of the guards gets ice coffins.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
wait. Would it be hilarious if it was the Gripply I punched?
I'm just having a really bad day.
Which, by the way, he's still totally out.
I was gonna say, do I run by him as we go?
Oh yeah.
Kick his
Oh,
face.
yeah, I like lightweight step on him just as I'm running.
Sure.
Lightweight. Step on him.
Yeah. The half giant lightweight steps on him.
500 pounds of dead weight just.
Yeah, so there's kind of like mixed reactions as you guys are running through the crowd. Like everyone is like excited to like, you know, be next to you because of all the like adrenaline and everything of like slaughtering all those guards. But at the same time, they're like fearful of you, so they're like getting out of your way, so you're able to escape quickly.
Oh, good. Oh, good. That's good.
Oh god. Oh god.
I want to turn around one last time just as I'm at the door and like pretending like I'm stealing Soul as a prize and just go. "Argh!"
We need to find a place to hide.
All right. As you guys leave, you hear the wood elf in conversation, and you guys
punch him as I go running by.
No, you guys. I'm saying this as you guys are about to leave. You just kind of hear it down the hallway, and you hear him being interrogated by a guard currently.
Oh shit!
Should we listen in?
We're being
Well,
chased.
we got guards coming behind us. Now we have a guard
Yeah,
ahead
that's
of
true.
us.
We can't really. No.
Are there any other ways out?
Yeah, over by where the box seating is.
That's gonna work well. Does it sound like there's just one guard?
You only hear one guard and the wood elf speaking currently, and this is all happening very quickly. So you're literally hearing basically "Hey, what's going on here?" and the wood elf trying to slyly get out of the conversation.
What do you guys think? Bluff our way out?
Yeah, or no, I think we should just charge our way out, personally.
Yeah, I think so
Alright,
too.
I'm game.
Okay, that
I have
works.
no health
We
left.
could try to
I'm
act
game.
natural.
I put soul down first.
I
Or
brushed
actually,
myself off.
You may want to
What,
cast
what
while
do
we're
you
going.
think? Is it better to carry you out?
To-
So that you just run?
Yeah, I mean that works for me.
Alright, well maybe I situate you more so it's like a piggyback situation. So that my arms are free.
There we go. And I could just cast off his back, right?
Maybe heal him while he goes.
Is that even possible?
You can flash heal on
It's
the
like
go.
running a war
Like
bear.
him turning around and casting Ice Coffin, he's definitely in the back of you
I
guys.
should probably heal myself too. Jesus. I flash heal myself.
Terrific.
Can you
Yeah,
lightweight
heal.
cast regen on me while we're out of combat?
Is that possible?
Not while you guys are running though.
Alright.
It'll slow you down, especially if you're
He's lying, it's okay.
We'd have to stop.
yeah, you guys know.
No, I think just run.
Alright. As you guys run out of the hallway and out into the alleyway, you see two guards talking to the wood elf. Well, one of them speaking, and then the other one is just kind of like, "Hey, where did you guys come from? You guys came from in there? What's going on in there?"
I
Oh, shit.
scream. Someone just got killed in there.
Help them! Help them! I say in a squeaky, worried, totally fake voice.
Funny. People are supposed to be dying over there.
What'd you roll? That's actually very important.
A 9.
And I need what's your
Plus-
cunning?
7.
Nice.
Someone just got killed in there. God! A 2.
Oh, okay.
Well,
they
can
believe
I also
Toshi.
assist by pointing out the myriad wounds on me and Soul and just shouting, "We need help!"
Yeah. The other guard who started questioning you guys steps into the doorway, telling the other guard to keep talking to the wood elf because they're totally onto this wood elf. He's very suspicious. And the second guard, he goes down the hallway, basically like guns
What's going
blazing.
on?
He's just like, holy crap! And he hears all this commotion
Oh
currently.
my
I feel bad for
god.
the wood elf. Hopefully she's not.
And then it is at this time. You guys are still running, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
As you guys are running, you very faintly overhear a conversation with the guard who was chasing you guys with the other actual town guard.
Cool.
Basically saying, like, murderers! Like, they murdered right here.
Oh
And
shit.
So, like, there's this guard is kind of like, what the fuck?
Where the fuck do we go now?
I think you're the murderer.
Yeah. I thought you were the murderer. Yeah. Jesus. So they're like in like a screaming battle. And you guys get away.
Slavers calling
Yay.
us. Slavers calling us murderers.
But where do we go now?
Do we get bonus
Unless
XP
that
for
was
escaping?
successful.
Like, they didn't find us.
Like we were supposed to die.
Yeah.
We really were.
I mean, it was a situational battle. It wasn't super difficult.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys came with me. I probably would have died.
Yeah.
Unless I could have snuck my way out, but...
No.
But you were spotted by the guards, so you might have been able to escape on your own. It depends on how you would have conducted yourself after being spotted. Congratulations.
That was pretty damn successful.
I wanna know.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Do you guys feel good
Yep.
about all the chaos that ensued?
That was stressful.
Honestly,
We'll be.
Gabe's biggest thing is he wanted to save the slaves, but there was no way that was feasibly going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I would have liked that too. My character's a bit of a vigilante.
You can always go back.
Alright, guys. I'm going to say you all receive. This is going to be. Is everyone the same level? What level is everyone?
No, 7.
6.
7.
I think I'm the only one that's 6.
Right, everyone's 7, you're 6? Okay.
Yeah.
So the quest experience is going to be the same for everyone. So
level 7.
mini side quest completion of 300 XP for everyone.
I'm also level 7, and my gold is 777.
Damn.
And my strength, dex,
What
and
does it
cunning
mean?
is 7.
Would I get 300 even though I'm 6?
That's why I just said I was saying everyone's going to get the same XP for quest completion.
Oh, I see.
So I was doing that separately.
300.
Oh, okay.
To make it easy. So everyone's going to get 300 for quest completion right now. And then everyone participated in the battle with the 3 guards. So you guys get experience for those 3. I'm going to give... That's going to be... So the level 6 person in our party...
Who's that?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
That's going to get actually. So you get 450.
Oh shit.
And then the other 3 get 360.
More?
Yes.
Wow. I kind of wanted to ask why, but wow came out.
Yeah. Why?
3.
It's a combination of 3 and 5.
What the fuck is that from?
Finally dinged.
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Ah, yes. I should have.
Celebrity Jeopardy with your host, Alex Trebek.
Fucking Trebek.
Pissed. Constantly pissed.
Congratulations.
It's funny.
Thank you.
What do you all do? You guys are rounding a different corner, going down a separate alleyway, away from all the commotion. You guys suddenly get all this experience, and you're like, sweet.
I look for a doctor.
Oh, yeah, we need a rest. A place to rest, and maybe think about changing our clothes and keeping a low profile from now on. Sorry, guys.
I'm 9'6". How am I supposed to keep a low profile?
Bend over.
Act like a tree.
Just walk on all fours and pretend you're a beast of burden.
I would like to heal and then go talk to that guy. Square up.
Talk to which guy? The
man
quest giver?
who sent me on the quest.
Alright. So you guys are going to sleep first?
Yes.
Excellent. You're in town, so it's not difficult.
I go
you
sleep
guys,
next to Floppy.
I was going to say you got to just go back to the caravan or get a room.
I go back to the caravan.
I go back to Floppy.
Super
Sleep
But-
on
I was
top
going
of
to
her.
recommend we get a room since they
Oh.
might look for us at the caravan.
Oh, God, that's true. Yeah, I don't go over there because they might. Yeah. Whoops.
I go over there because I'm not going to abandon my girlfriend.
Yeah, I was going to say bring her to the hotel.
No, I sleep with her. I mean next to
Yeah,
her.
I'm going to a hotel.
Okay, well, I sneak to do all of this anyway.
Emma's gay.
15.
Yeah, but I'm kind of leading this girl on.
Excellent. This is such a break.
I'm just leveling my
Sassy ass
character because I dinged.
I would never lead you on.
You dinged?
Yeah.
This? Fantastic.
I love you. This is like a metaphysical girl that doesn't exist, so I'm
Alright.
leading her on.
You go back to the caravan. You stay with Flavie at the caravan?
Yeah.
Also Deckard came.
I sneak back to
I
the.
push him out of the cart. Like
Also
He's
Ward.
not there. He's going to go
Oh
do
my god.
boring man things.
No one is there to stop me. I fucking kill him.
No.
I have full HP. I can do this. Where's my dice?
Don't do that to Jeff's characters that you love.
I'm not there, man. I'm at an inn.
It's really funny. But yeah, literally, Flavie, Warrev, and Deckard Can are all sleeping in the caravan.
I snuck over there, so I feel like whoever's following me didn't see me. Hopefully, do that.
It is just Toshi
And I
who
rest.
snuck, who you're not aware of because she snuck, and you think you're by yourself.
And I'm resting.
I'm Snuck, not Toshi. Me.
Where did you go? With him?
They went to an inn,
yeah,
I believe.
Yeah, because he carried me there.
Yeah.
When I'm done resting, I leave immediately to go square up with that guy.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know she's there. So I'm going to look for a dagger.
You look for a dagger?
I've looked for a dagger.
It's really easy to come across a dagger.
I find a dagger and I hold it to my chest and stare at Warv.
You hate this guy
I
so
very
much.
creepily just stare at him while he sleeps and go, "You look so peaceful. I have so many
Every once in
questions
a while,
for you."
malicious comes out of your mouth.
You just bleat loudly, wake everyone up.
Sorry. There's too good of an opportunity. To
I
mess
rest
up.
for an hour to get my MP back. I don't impale anyone.
You rest for an hour. You said that you were resting next or in the caravan or next to the caravan as well?
Next to it.
Okay. So
My character is thinking about the possibility that
you
my track is here,
while
so
you
I'm
are,
snug.
While you are resting, you cannot be snucked.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I go in there and I hide under some pillows, and then I unsneak when I'm under the pillows and rest.
Okay.
And then I wake up and I sneak again.
Okay.
You come out from under the pillows.
After an hour of resting, you wake up with your mana restored, and you see a Toshi underneath some pillows. Yeah.
Atoshi, oh my god.
So that totally works for a name. Atoshi. That's pretty sweet. We'll take on a different character name. So yeah, you wake up after an hour, and everyone is still sleeping in the caravan. Because it's like right before dawn.
It's not my name.
It's Toshi.
We should sleep until dawn. Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
Until dawn.
Until
Katie,
dawn.
Thank you.
The way you said that was perfect.
Until dawn. Where's the
So am I the only one that didn't go back to the caravan?
Yes.
No, Soul is with you.
Because you carried her there.
I'm just looking at my abilities.
She's leveling. Give her a mo.
Yeah.
I find the jankiest, shadiest inn that I can, and I just slap a couple of gold pieces on the counter, and I go up to a room and like bar everything shut and try and rest there.
Super duper. You and Soul are very well protected in this shady inn.
I'll let her rest first, and I'll watch for a little
Then
bit.
I'm having to defer to you at this moment because you feel like you want to do or you seem like you want to do other things while the party's resting. So I'm kind of waiting on your move before I keep going.
I'm not going to do anything drastic. Partially because Warv hasn't done anything to actually deserve to die. He's just fucking useless and annoying. Deckard Cain is also somewhat useless and annoying.
But he has some lore that he knows.
Flavi's my gal.
And she's not useless or annoying.
And I'm also not going to kill somebody in front of Flavi. So, after I wake up from my hour rest, I continue to hold the dagger to my chest, kind of like foot to foot with Flavi, and just look over at Warv and just stare at him, hoping that at some undetermined point he'll wake up and just see me doing that. And be a little unnerved. Not a little, a lot unnerved.
Just watch the next night he kills you in your sleep, preemptively saving his life.
Just keep taunting all throughout the night.
He does stir for a moment because he's usually an early riser. And he's
Adding character details and shit.
Yeah, oh, fuck you, Tommy.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He does notice that you're holding a dagger, and he's very sleepily just like, long night.
I can keep going. As long as it takes.
Watch for any danger, will you?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, Toshi says in his sleep. I wish I was playing Dave so I could just do a giant fart right now. In my
it is
sleep.
very clear that he trusts you, having traveled and everything, and the fact that you saved the rogue encampment. So he's not like alarmed by you holding a knife, and he just goes back to sleep.
God.
Which I imagine makes you hate him even more. Because he's not even slightly alarmed at the
What
fact
have
that
you
you're
been doing
looking
this
at
whole
him holding
time?
a
Having an
knife.
orgy?
Well, not very
Slide.
much time has passed since you guys arrived at Lut Gholein.
We already started.
So
so much
basically,
trouble.
we showed up. Some shady dude went, "Hey, you want to go kill somebody?" And we're like, Fuck yeah!
Basically.
We did it before anybody else even woke up.
Exactly.
Damn. We're efficient.
But you guys also stand out like a sore thumb because you're all adventurers and geared nicely.
True.
What was that roll for?
Nothing. I'm just throwing my dice.
Oh.
I just don't know. Zen doesn't know what to do with himself anymore.
You're so conflicted to be good or evil.
Out of frustration, I stabbed the dagger into the caravan wood right next to Warov. I don't expect him to move at all. 14.
Does he move?
That alarms him. He actually wakes his...
I don't even look at him as he wakes up a little bit. I'm like...
He falls back asleep.
Oh, God. I could have just lost a fucking finger, but whatever.
Especially would like to wake up and just sneak away.
He's just kind of out of it. Like he doesn't understand why he's stuck anything, but he trusts you, so he's like, oh.
All right. Well, his trust will be his downfall.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you want me to do time passage?
Yes, please.
All right.
Na, 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 na.
Very nice. I like that. I actually really like that tune. Thank you.
Thank you. That's stupid. Morning song.
Yeah. Late morning, around 11 o'clock comes around. You are all fully healed, full HP, full MP, and it is fucking hot.
Damn.
You were like, Jesus, it's like night and day difference.
That sucks.
Literally between the night and day.
Because it was
all this
night
crap.
and day.
Yeah.
Can I like keep a perpetual like cold air stream going for myself with my magic?
Sure.
Damn, you lucky.
It's going to consume 1 MP per hour.
Worth.
Oh, sorry. Mage air conditioning.
I love it. Mage air conditioning.
Okay,
Flavi's looking all jealous. I'm like, cool. Chambers.
Go sneak over to that guy and square up with him.
I follow like a threatening bodyguard.
You go to the rendezvous points, and then you realize that the rendezvous point specifies to meet after hours.
Damn it.
Okay.
Or you're on your way to the rendezvous points, and you remember that.
Repcon. She goes at night.
Well, as I snucked, I sit down somewhere near it and just wait.
For 12 hours.
I meditate. I'm a patient.
Skyrim style.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
I just killed a whole pack of wolves. Time to rest. In the middle of their corpses.
Skyrim, but only after you eat 18 wheels of cheese.
Yes.
Maybe I should
And
go
drink
get kind
mead.
of drunk first.
Do you want to?
I mean, I've been known to do that from time to time.
My character, how long would it take for
But
my
then I'll
character
end up
to
spending
rest
money.
to heal
I
all
don't
the
think I
way
wanna do
and
that.
get all our MP back?
I think he's
We
already.
already did.
They
We
already
already
done
rested the
that.
whole
Did
time.
I? Oh.
Trevor, do you think Yard House would have mead?
I'm sure they would
Oh yeah,
have
because we did
something
sleep. Because like
mead-ish.
I have some dessert wine, but I can't think of the meat off the top of my head.
I wake up. Wake up!
Please forgive me for this, guys. Especially if it's obvious. But what was our purpose, story-wise, for coming to this place? I remember that
I was
War.
actually about to ask that.
I remember that Warov was all like, "I'll take you to the desert like a fuckwad" at some point in the story, but I don't remember plot-wise why we were doing that. Simply because it's like, oh, we haven't done that yet. Yeah.
We're still hunting Diablo, and
But why?
something was sighted here.
But why are we
Oh,
hunting
they
Diablo?
made
Like,
it.
what did he do wrong?
I look at Warov and say, "Wake
He
up."
named himself Diablo.
Oh. That
He
makes
wakes
sense.
up.
I say, "Why'd you bring us here?
I merely offered to take you east.
What is the metacognitive reason as to why you would bring us to this place that we have had no access to prior in our game?"
What? And then something in the back of your head rings through and says,
What?
Diablo is headed east for some foul purpose.
I look at Deckard and say, "Shut up."
Oh, that's right. Foul purpose.
He's not talking.
I tell him to shut up anyway.
A memory of Michael Caine's voice.
I tell him to shut up anyway.
He's like, I wasn't talking.
I'm saying, shush.
Foul purpose.
Keep going, memory.
He
Make very
Caine's
silverous.
away, away from me.
Deckard Cain's away.
Yeah, he Deckard Cain's away.
No, he Michael Caine's away.
Diablo is headed east for some foul purpose, and the only passage east is through the monastery gates. Obviously, Diablo summoned Andariel to block any pursuit.
Well, you take care of that.
For her part, Andariel hopes to win Diablo's favor. Anyway.
Unless this is like some Final Fantasy shit, and Andariel's just gonna keep popping back.
But my point is that we have no lead. We're just kind of like,
Remember,
where it's like, it's over here.
Yes.
That's my point.
Yes.
Because I'm not sure where to start looking.
Okay.
Or going. Acting.
So, you told him to shut up, and he actually had something to say. So, I'm going to have
find
him,
one of the party members to tell them instead.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and yes.
I would listen to
At some
him.
point, I start making my way back to the caravan.
Which is downtown. So you're making your way downtown.
Downtown.
Walking fast.
Making my way down.
I have long legs. I'm always walking fast.
Faces pass and I'm homebound. Dun 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 dun.
What?
I actually have to find it. I'm sorry. Alright, guys.
Is it
So
night now?
Here's the part. Here's the part where I can actually continue with your direction and everything. So, yes, Deckard told you about Diablo's foul purpose in the east, but he doesn't know exactly what he's intended, or
I think
what he's intending.
He's going to attend a garlic festival
And
and
then
then just fart us all out of our
a very-
existence. Foul purpose.
A very well-adorned, sultan-esque looking man, complete with a turban and white garb and everything, approaches and he greets you all. Oh boy. You are so ready
Oh
to
god.
hate another person.
I don't.
He says,
Go on.
you're all in like the town square, by the way.
I'm waiting over at the rendezvous point.
You're not at the town square, but the rest of them.
Otherwise, I'd ask
He
him.
says, greetings, honored travelers. I am Jaren, the Lord of Lut Gholein,
Oh.
and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass.
Your slaver city.
Great news. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Tal Rasha. No one knows exactly where Tal Rasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed.
Bale?
Mhm.
Is it 2 A's?
Yes,
Ah, that's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
But it is certain to be far out in the desert. Far out, bro. Now, my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things in which I cannot explain. I have ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe.
Maybe if we rescue the city, they'll forget about that whole spectacle that happened. I mean, if I was there, I would be thinking that.
Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you all.
Oh.
Us specifically?
Yes.
That's weird.
Word gets around. We're all the saviors of the rogue encampment to the west.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
yes, yes, we did that.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
I mean, if I was there, maybe my ears can hear all the
We've
way.
never been here before, ever, in our lives.
Never.
We just showed up right now.
So,
Yep.
go speak with Atma. She's at the tavern. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now, I must return to my palace, and I apologize that I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and before I depart, for trade in magic and the like in the city, speak to either Drognan or Lysander. Drognan is the wisest man that I know, without equal in magic and ancient lore. And poor Lysander's nearly deaf, but he's a reliable potion chemist.
I hated that character.
His paladin character? Oh my God.
I didn't hate him. I was just making a reference to another game that we played together.
Oh, and some other things that you should know about the town square in this area. Farah is an honest armorer, and she can heal your wounds as well. Elzix is another innkeeper, and he might have some items for trade.
Wound healing.
And Greaves is the mercenary captain here, and I hired him to secure the gates of Lut Gholein.
Hopefully he's not the guy I killed. Already killed. The assassin. I'll probably not get a job to do.
Assassin.
So I had to go through all of that boringness.
I want
Because
to
it's
talk
actually
to all of
scripted
those
in
people.
Diablo, and you guys
Oh.
came in the middle of the night, which Jaren from the palace isn't going to greet you all as you come in to Lut
No.
Gholein in the middle of the night.
Of
So
course not.
yeah. So sorry that was a little bit wonky, but there you have
okay.
it. If you have any questions or want me to repeat anything, please go for it, because I know he gave you a lot of information there.
That was quite a bit, yeah. A lot
Oh,
of
dude,
names
that
and a lot of
person with
passes.
items to trade is interesting.
Was there a waystone when we came into town?
Yes,
Oh.
that is. Just,
And how long-
it's automatically activated. You don't have to worry about activating it.
How long did it take us to travel here?
Got it. That was actually one thing I forgot to mention. I remembered wanting to mention it at the very beginning of this episode, and I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me. But during the traveling episode, where you guys found the other three like party members who were like questioning you guys, and you guys wanted to kill them and all that, and while you're riding along in the caravan, I made that trip really quick. If you guys didn't notice, because you guys are traveling across a whole desert, it should have been like several days.
Oh, shit.
But I took it in the course of like half a day because I didn't feel like doing a really, really long travel episode because of like how slow things might have progressed.
Well,
So-
fine.
Desert travel is one of the most dull, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, anytime. So several days.
Desert's pretty
But
at
not
night.
long enough for my armor to be ready back in the rogue encampment.
It would be you would have to go to the rogue encampment like twice in order for any of your stuff to be ready.
Well,
Poop indeed.
then I will not go back there yet.
Also, these waypoints are all interconnected.
Oh,
You
shit.
can go to any point.
Yes.
Oh, that's really handy
You
game.
can go to
Yes, it
any
is.
point at any point.
Any places that you've previously discovered and activated a waypoint, you have access to.
And also the Indigo Plateau.
Yes.
For any
So it's-
shops or anything you guys want to hit, we have all day to kill.
Oh, we do. But Toshi doesn't know that. He's still meditating. Maybe someone should go tell him.
Eh,
Anyway,
Or he can stay there. It's not a big deal.
Jaren leaves your guys' presence, heading back to the palace, as he said.
I
hey,
will.
I'm back.
I will say though that the person, that innkeeper with interesting things to trade, that sounds interesting. Is all.
That's not the same innkeeper that we're supposed to get a job from, is it?
That is correct. Two separate innkeepers.
Yeah. Farrah Fawcett and someone else. I don't know. I lost track of the names.
It was hard to keep track of names.
It's okay. So Atma is the tavern keeper that he suggested you go talk to. And then it was Elzix was the other one who had interesting items. Lysander was the potions master. Drognan was
Potions
the
master.
very wise one that Jaren said had uses in terms of magic and lore. And Farah is the armorer.
Farah.
I want to go to Lysander personally, but that's just me.
Do you guys want to split up and do different stuff? Or are we all going as a crew? Because I kind of want to go talk to Adma and just get the quest right away and then deal with it as we will.
Nah.
If you guys did that, I would be ending the session right afterward, just to let you know.
Then let's do that.
Sure.
guys-
I defer.
You guys leave the town square and go to the far side of Lut Gholein, where the tavern is. And you ask for Atma, and she's not hard to find, for she's already just wandering about in the main lobby area. And she greets you all warmly as she recognizes you from the description that she's been given. Again, word travels fast.
Apparently.
Yes. And I gotta open up her fucking bullshit real quick. Hold on.
Wow, it's a good thing that we weren't known for being at that fighting pit this morning. I mean, what?
Who?
I would never.
What are you talking about? I don't even
You
know.
also made quite a commotion at that pit thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if people do recognize you at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he the guy that tried to kill the guy and then the guy died and then got frozen?
Yeah,
No.
that guy.
It's like I just respond with no and then roll a nat 20 on intimidation. They're like, of course, my mistake.
Atma walks up to you guys. She is a middle-aged human woman, long, dark hair, and she appears to be mourning. She's wearing a very nice purple and blue dress. And she says, "You'll forgive me if I seem upset. I've suffered a loss recently, but of course it's not your problem. It's actually a relief to see some proper warriors come through here. My name's Atma, and I run the tavern here in Lut Gholein. I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be very grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human
A
flesh.
horned
A
creature.
horrid
A
creature.
horrid creature.
The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband.
Damn.
Oh, jeez. Let's kill it.
If you destroy it, I will reward you greatly. But please be careful, though. The beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor just up the street."
For
Damn.
the sake of clarity, and I know you're sad that you're about to end, but just for the sake of clarity, were you reading a line, or are you meaning, for the sake of the story, that it craves human flesh? Or is it just like any
I'm reading a
mortal
line.
Okay.
Yeah, it says human flesh because there are all the different races
Sure.
and such in Diablo. But yeah, it craves for flesh.
Because I was wondering,
I should reword it to it craves or hungers for living flesh.
I was gonna go in there going like, I'm not human, out my chest, oh.
Please start
God.
the flesh from my chest.
Alright. Well, that's horribly depressing, and I will see you next week.
We're gonna kill it, guys.
Anyone want to say anything to Abba? Or say we accept?
I
Or
can't. I'm not there.
under what conditions?
I'm gonna stick to that. That was my stupid decision.
We accept and expect great reward.
I tell her the
This
I tell her the sewers will flow with its blood.
is true.
And I kind of look at Zen like,
She smiles softly and then looks away down to the ground.
Damn.
has anyone seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, is that not in the Diablo script, Jeff?
It's not, but she says that the mercenaries have seen it and they've all ran for their lives.
Probably a Wendigo or something. What is it?
It's a horrid creature. The mercenaries have described it as being a very large and undead monster with a very just, I want to say like odd, almost animal-like head and long scythe-like arms.
I look at Soul and say, if it's undead, why is it craving living flesh?
zombie.
Zombie.
Which means you're gonna deal a fuck tons of damage.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna fuck him up when we see him.
Well,
We travel there.
I'll see you next week.
Super.
I'll see you in hell.
We tell him, I'll see you next week. And then we sleep for an entire week
So
real
she's
time.
still meditating.
Alright, close that. Alrighty, you guys. What a
what's
great episode that was. You guys successfully completed your little side quest of assassinating Bahir.
That actually went like as well as I possibly expected.
Yeah, I'm glad we escaped.
The fight got a little harrowing, but it's all good. But Zen was holding back, so.
Absolutely.
You're holding back, Jen?
Yep.
She doesn't care to see you guys bleed.
No, it's because I now realize that if I'm gonna hit hard, it's gonna cost a lot, and so I want to keep my heavy hitting stuff back, just in case I will need it. Also, I'm realizing more and more and more that my ice and ice coffin barely deal any more damage at all compared to my zap. Like, my ice coffin dealt 18, my zap is 16.
It does stuff, though. Cool stuff.
Right, so the only reason I did it is to stop people in place. So, it was more tactical.
If he was going for straight damage, might as well save the MP.
Exactly. That's why I'm zapping all the time. And it's free.
Now I know that
It
stun is done
What's up?
after one turn.
I can't remember. Have I used Part of
That
Valiant yet? I don't remember if I used it against what's-her-face, Andariel.
I don't think you did, actually.
And
I think you were lifed by a life scroll.
When
That's what it was.
Jenny...
I couldn't remember if I got knocked out a second time.
Also, Heart of the Valiant, you don't have to keep track. You don't have to keep track of how many times it's been used
I
in the
keep forgetting you guys
campaign.
don't want to hear that.
You only have to keep track of how many times it's been used in that battle.
Oh!
So it's the first time you get knocked every battle. It's fine.
When Jenny shanks the guy with the katana and whatnot, I thought of when Shepard kills Kai Lang.
Oh,
and
yeah.
has that one line, like, "This is for Thane, you piece of shit," or something like that.
You son of a
That's
bitch.
right.
Son of a bitch.
For Thane, you
Spoilers
raped.
in Mass Effect, Jesus.
And technically,
Sorry for
Thane
anyone who
dies.
hasn't played.
The loyalty of Miranda, she dies too.
Yeah.
It's just this Thane and Miranda.
Alright, guys.
Don't fall in love with Miranda if you plan on
Are
breaking
you playing
up.
Mass Effect?
No,
Farm
see
and
you guys
Miranda.
next time in episode 21. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.